guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do another plan with me in my bullet journal here, and I wanted to show you guys these new pens that I got. And I recently got these probably about a week ago, and I ordered them off of Amazon, and I'll link everything down below. This is the Tri Plus Fine Liner. It's a 0.3mm pen, and these are just amazing. It comes in, I think you can even get a slightly larger set, and if I had known I was going to enjoy these so much, I probably would have purchased that one. But yeah, and then this container just snaps like this, and I think you can just kind of fold it, and it can stand nicely on your desk on the side as you do your planning. So this has been really great, and the ink is amazing, and I like how small the tip is. It makes the writing a lot nicer in my opinion. So I wanted to do sort of a 2017 challenge in that I'm hoping I can keep up with this, but I plan to do, well, starting from this week on, a new layout every week in my journal. And to show you guys the different ways, I'm going to try and not repeat a layout if I can. I already did repeat a couple in the beginning because I just decided I was going to do this last week. But yeah, so I'm using the Lectern dot grid journal, the 1917 one, and I'll link that down below. I did order this one off of Amazon, and I guess I sort of went through some of the pages with you guys in my last video or so. I also added a little bit of washi tape onto the side of some of the pages that were important. So not necessarily my weekly pages, but say this is my Etsy expense one, and I think I did one for, oh, maybe not year at a glance, but I have a page in the very back. Oh yeah, for my goals. I put a little bit of washi tape on the edge, and it's a little bit easier to find, and I think it looks really nice. So yeah, that's something I sort of started doing. And I did not film this layout. I can in the future if you guys wanted me to, but this is this week's layout for me, and I wanted to plan next week with you guys. So yeah, I guess if you wanted to see me plan in this notebook, stick around. I'll probably do this without any music and just draw, so you guys can check out these pens. This is the black one, and I like how it writes so nicely and smoothly, and I think because the ink dries super fast, I don't really have to worry about smudging. So I've been really loving that. So this week is in 2017. This is sort of a middle week. So let's see here. Just gonna do, I've been really loving this little fuzz there, this note section at the beginning, so I think I'm gonna add that again. I did that last week on the section here. I made it a little bit bigger, and I did these little plants. Probably do a different item to decorate this week. I haven't decided just yet, but let's see. So I'll probably put a little note section, and maybe I'll put like some tape here. But yeah, my plan is to do from here on out a different layout every week. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure how challenging that's going to end up being, but I thought I would try. So let's see. Let's do something along the lines of this here. Monday. And yeah, really loving this dot grid journal here. It's been great for my layouts. Monday, let's do it like this. Tuesday. I don't know if you guys add a note section to your layouts. I've been really liking that lately. Not really counting out how many rows here, but that's okay, I think. Let's see. Okay. I don't know how that's looking. Oh, I'm not even on camera. Oh, that's great. So this one is going to be Monday. And Tuesday. So you can just kind of write it in cursive here if you'd like. don't think I'm going to do any faux calligraphy type stuff. I'm just going to write it out pretty basic here. And let's see, Thursday. And the great thing about these pens is they also don't bleed through the pages, which I think is great. And there isn't really any ghosting on the other side. Very, very, very slight. So, and you have an array of colors. I mean, I don't have the big set. I wish I had gotten that one, but I guess that's okay. It's not too late to order, right? Let's see. Not really sure how thick this is. Let's see if I can make a bigger one for the weekend. And this is sort of a transitional week between January and February. So, I'm going to do something here. It's kind of tricky. I'm trying to make a longer border. Yeah, that works. And let's see here. Thursday. Friday. This is a little bit larger than I planned to do, so we'll just spread out the letters a little. You guys know I like to combine my weekend, Saturday and Sunday together. So let's see. At this point, I could potentially switch colors, which I think I'll probably do to add some variety. Should I do that now? You know what? Let me put some... Because February has Valentine's Day, so maybe I will do check boxes for... I should probably write down the dates here. Kind of doing this as I go along. Maybe those should be in... Okay, I have an idea. Let's do it in this light blue color here. You guys can't really see my pens on the side, but that little standing thing that they have, the little stand that comes with the case, is pretty great. So I should ID which days are in January and which days are in February by a different color here. So you can see this is sort of me planning on the fly here, but okay, good. And, not really sure what to do with this one. Sure, why not? Let's do that. Okay, I'm not really sure what I'm doing yet, but let's just go with it. So Monday is the 30th, so I'm just going to go back with the black. Tuesday is the 31st, and then we'll start with the 1st again. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Okay. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I was going back and doing little boxes here. Let's see, and then I was thinking, because February has Valentine's Day, that was where I was going with this, was going to do little heart boxes instead. That could be cute. Maybe I should save that for Valentine's Day itself, but that's okay. I can always do that again later. Okay, hopefully you guys have something fun planned. Alright, so great. So I started using my note section that I made in the beginning for notes that I wanted to transfer to the following week. So for example, I have a dinner planned for the first week of February that isn't in this list here, but I think I'm gonna write that down in the notes so that I can transfer it to the next week pretty easily. That's the plan, at least for now. And for the weekend, I'll just go back to the boxes. 4, probably 5, because there are more activities on the weekend. And yeah, so I mean, it's looking pretty bare here. Maybe we'll make it a little bit more simple. I'm going to do a little, dandelion type of a drawing here. So all I'm doing is drawing lines out. I don't know if you guys can see that. And sort of making like a little U at the end of it. And I'm going to vary them in lengths. And a lot of the times it sort of, you don't see them all in one piece. They'll kind of have pieces flying away. So I will do a little bit of that as well. Could border the bottom of the page like that actually. But I'm going to make them smaller and smaller. Like that. Perfect. Alright, and is there anything else that I wanted to do on this? Maybe I will do... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add a little bit of some detailing onto the sides of these circles here. I don't even know if you guys can see that good. Ooh, maybe next week I'll do like a wreath or something. Oh yeah, and I just recently remodeled my desk area, so let me guys know, or let me know if you guys want to see a updated desk tour, because the one I did a while back was probably one of my first videos, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm someone who likes to change up my things quite a bit. So yeah, so I guess this is my layout for next week. A little bit more simple, but that's okay. I'm sure when I add up throughout, it'll be a little bit more detailed. But I guess I can go back and show you guys what I did last week, or actually this is the current week that I'm on right now. I added these little planners here, sort of hanging from the air, and then I used some of the arrows from one of the stencils in these boxes. I think these boxes came from, let me see, I think they're actually from this stencil here. Yeah, I used everything to plan this layout with this minimalist bullet journal stencil here. So I did sort of that basic shape there, the little rectangles there, and this arrow guy came from this one over here. And then of course little check boxes as well, and then I did a little planter at the end. So I actually kind of like the idea of tying those together from start to finish. So actually I should probably do something over here too, huh? Let's see what I can do. Maybe they could just be floating from the outside with the page here. Let's see. Oh, that works. I like that. Okay, so maybe from now on I'll do something in the beginning and something at the end. But yeah, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this video, and for watching all my videos if you are already watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. I'll leave a link down here. And I guess I'll see you guys in my next video.